Well, infamous Jay Moore.
Turn it up. Here I am.
Right.
Welcome to the show.
Somebody's got a button pushed funny here.
You know what? Every time, I think it's the Viz. I'm going to blame it on the Viz. I'm sorry if she's listening,
okay,
but...
let's just see what... whoops.
I'm a big fan of the Viz, and I listen to her every Saturday morning, and every time I come back in here, I don't know what's going on with the board or everything else.
There you go.
But shout-outs to the Viz. Shout-outs to the Viz.
She pushed a button on us. Yeah?
Yes.
We didn't have any volume.
She probably knows what she's doing, and we probably don't.
She's home laughing.
She's so upset right now.
I heard these guys sign out.
No, I like the Viz. I'm a big Viz fan. I listen to her every Saturday morning.
Don't push the wrong button.
Yeah.
Don't push the wrong button, Viz. Because we come in and we don't know where the button is.
We don't know what we're doing. We're boomers. We're boomers. We don't understand.
We're good to go. The infamous Jay Moore show with Pat Porter.
I'm in a bit of a crummy mood, to be honest with you.
Why is that?
I got pulled over last night.
Aw.
And I didn't know this. I don't know if you know this.
Pulled over all the time.
I don't know if the public is aware of this. But your license plate. You remember when Doug Ford said, "Hey, your stickers, we don't need them anymore."
Right. Yeah.
Well, apparently you got to go and register them still. So if there's still, you might not have a stickers. It's more political nonsense.
So you don't get a notice in the mail or by email?
I got nothing. I don't know what's happening. The guy said, "Hey, I ran your plate. It was unregistered, and you got to go fix this. And here's your $87 ticket." And whatever, I'm just upset because I'm a believer in Doug Ford, and you just let me down, Doug Ford. You lied.
When you got your license sticker the last time that you paid for it, did you get it for 1 year or for 2 years?
I always go 1 year. I don't have the money.
That's why you got caught.
Well, what do you mean by that? I got caught. They said no more stickers. No more stickers means...
See, I got a 2-year sticker.
Why doesn't it automatically register? Why don't you call me to see if my car's still on the road?
They changed that to save money.
They just want to also spend. They just want to get tickets out too, because that's another revenue stream. You understand?
Yeah, that's right. I understand.
And you're using me, the working man, to pay for all this stuff. Like, I just want my stuff automatically registered, roll it over, do whatever. Like, why do I have to keep going? We should be done with these MTO offices. It takes 3 hours to get through. Everyone says go online, go online. You know what? I don't want, and many of us don't want the hassle of going online. I don't care. Automatically renew it. And then if I get pulled over and my stuff's not automatically renewed and I should be off the road, then throw me in jail or whatever you want to do. But automatically renew it. And if there's an issue, if I'm selling the car, if I got a traffic ticket or whatever, if I lose my insurance, then I'm not renewed. Then the police can report it, or I can report it myself. But I don't want to keep remembering. What do I got to put a thing in on my calendar to say, hey, I got to renew? No, that's stupid.
You have to remind yourself.
I'm sick of it.
I got a story about something like your situation that happened to somebody else.
Yeah.
They had the same situation. They got it for 1 year. So they were on the escarpment in Grimsby, and they got pulled over.
Yes.
Same thing. Sticker was expired. So the cop said, well, I don't want you to have to, we got to pull your car off the road.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to be stuck here, yeah. So the police officer actually took my friend right down to Grimsby, down the hill, downtown to the Service Canada or wherever he had to go, and waited for him while he went inside and paid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Like, find a job, buddy.
But
yeah.
So he got it set, so he was fine. He got his sticker or whatever he had to do.
Sure.
But the cop took him back to his car and said, well, there you go. Now you don't have to worry about your car being taken off the road. He still got the ticket.
Yeah.
You still have to pay the ticket anyway.
Yeah, of course. They want the money. They want the money. And according to this little piece of gossip that I got, police say they are dealing with an overwhelming number of unregistered license plates in Ontario as drivers forget to regularly renew.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening. So don't believe all that stuff about the stickers. You still got to go renew.
I got to go in September. So I'm good to go till September. So I have made myself a mental note that come, about a month before that, I'm going to get my sticker.
Well, I'm sorry.
Or whatever. I don't even know if you have a sticker anymore. You just register, pay your fine.
No, you don't have a sticker. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, you still got to register.
Yeah, that's right.
You still got to register. So that's a bit of a joke.
I got like 15 stickers stuck to each sticker before. My sticker comes out a half inch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody could come along with a knife and scrape all my stickers off.
Yeah, they scrape them off and they would put them on their stolen plates and start driving around. That's right. That's what they do.
So other than that, how's your weekend going?
My weekend's going good. This is another piece of interesting news that I found out, and I know that you and I know very, very many musicians in this area, the Niagara area. A lot of it is booming. A lot of these musicians are very, very talented, and I just thought I would put out a PSA for our musician friends, specifically Pat Porter, the people that play the guitar, guitar.
Guitar.
Check this out. In October, longtime Smashing Pumpkins guitarist Jeff Schroeder announced that he was leaving the band. And now Billy Corgan, James Iha, and Jimmy Chamberlain are looking to fill that role. The band posted an ad on their socials encouraging all guitarists to apply for the job. They write Smashing Pumpkins are in search of an additional guitarist. The application process is open to anyone who might be interested. Applicants must submit a resume and related material to spguitar@redlightmanagement.com. So some of our friends, like Pat Ramondo, the guy you don't like in there,
I like Pat.
He could be in the Smashing Pumpkins. Some of our, he could do that.
Tommy Gunn is doing the same thing. He's having auditions for his band, for his new band.
Okay, same thing.
You have to report to a certain location, with your resume and everything.
And what you don't know, Pat Porter, is I'm working on in the next couple of weeks. I've been in discussion with frontman, I believe they call him, lead vocalist of Smashing Pumpkins, Billy Corgan.
Yeah.
He also owns NWA Wrestling.
He does.
We're wrestling buddies,
yeah.
And we may be having him on the program, and we could talk about. He may be looking on the search out for somebody in Niagara that could play the axe for the Smashing Pumpkins. So I thought that would be good news, and for me to support the music community as we always do, and give that little shout out there because
everybody's going to be out there applying for that job now.
Well, for music news, I think that's about the top. Now, you had in yesterday Shane Christopher Neal, who is supposed to be all well-versed in this, never said anything about that. He could have said something. He could have said, hey, the Smashing Pumpkins. You know that he knows. He reads all this crap.
We had so much to cover off.
You had so much to cover about
Shane
him.
had a lot of things to talk about, so we didn't get everything in.
About him hosting a show in Oakville for Coney Hatch and no one's even heard of.
He's writing a book?
Yeah, book.
He's writing a book?
I don't think he's writing it. I think somebody else is writing it. He doesn't know how to write.
He showed me the first 15 pages of the book.
50. Wow, he's on the way.
He's got to get at least 200 pages together.
Yeah, but what does he got to write about?
Well, all his adventures, traveling around.
Does he put that on Facebook for free all the time anyways? Now he's going to charge money for a book? Who's going to buy that?
No, the book you can read.
You guys get serious?
You can read in depth about it. You can find out. That really, the inside story to Shane's adventures in life.
The greatest thing, Howard Stern was one of the greatest radio broadcasters ever, and I'm going to go on record. I know a lot of you broadcasters don't like me saying that, but he made the most money, had the most success, and also had 2 successful books, one being Private Parts, one being Miss America. His third book, Pat Porter, was exactly the thing that Shane is trying to copy. He put all his transcripts for all his interviews in, didn't sell a thing. And that's Howard Stern. So what is Shane going to do?
He's going to let you be his agent.
I'm not going to agent that. You didn't write a book about yourself. Get real.
Who else is writing another book?
Yeah.
Bill Walechka.
Another book?
Much music. Yeah.
Okay.
He's going on tour. He's going to be on tour in April and May. He's going to be all over Canada.
Now, he's on the radio again, too. You know that.
He wants to come back on the show.
Well, isn't he work for another radio station? Let me ask you something, Pat Porter.
Yeah.
This is something that I noticed about you yesterday.
What?
You brought in somebody else that works at another radio station.
Yeah.
And now Bill Walechka also works at another radio station.
He doesn't anymore.
Yes, no, he lost his weatherman job, and now he's middays in Kingston. I know that.
For the time being, yeah.
Why are you bringing in all these other radio? Because then they're seeing how the sausage is made. They're trying to get on the show for publicity because we do a lot of promotion. And you are going across enemy lines, and you're like a mole. You're bringing people in here.
I don't worry about the competition.
You're bringing the enemies inside the studio.
They're not the enemies. If you remember, now, just don't keep interrupting me here, but if you remember back in September, we were on stage at the Food Fest in Welland.
Yeah.
We were on the Classic 1220 stage.
Yeah.
They said, we want you guys to go up there and introduce some of the bands and do this for us. So we got up there and we thanked them, and they, of course, were very happy that we showed up.
Yeah.
So they're our buddies. I mean, certain radio stations we can work with. Other radio stations, no, we can't.
Okay, I understand.
So there's the deal.
Yeah.
I mean, if they work with us, we work with them. If they don't want to work with us, well, forget it.
All right.
I mean, we're the top dogs here.
All right, I understand.
Yeah.
No, it makes a lot of sense. It just got me a little riled up. I'm like, why is he bringing the enemies into our home turf?
They're not the enemies.
How do you know?
Because I know that the deal is that if we promote them, they promote us.
Oh, okay.
So we have to get the promotion from them that we give to them. So one hand washes the other.
Well,
you always dance with who you brang.
Bill
right?
Walechka has never done a thing for me, and quite frankly, neither has Shane Christopher Neal. So I don't know what you're talking about. They do things for you, so now you're just bringing him into the studio.
It's my show. I'll bring him in on Friday. It's my show. On Saturday, it's your show.
Oh, I see.
Who have you got today we're going to talk to?
Actually, I'm going to reach out to the great Mysterion, the Mindreader, who is a repeat guest on both your show and my show, and he's got something strange happening towards January. I think it's the 21st.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have my notes.
I think
in front
he's
of
got
me.
something tonight too that he'll talk about.
He's got a few things. Mysterion's always on the go. He's always busy, and he's always reading minds. And he's going to read my mind later on this afternoon.
If he can read minds, he probably knows that we're talking about him right now.
He is. So we're going to talk to him later on in the show. I packed away some good music that we can unload and unpack and get that rocking. And let's just have a good Saturday show here in Niagara Falls. 4680Q.
So
what do you say, Pat
You're in a
Porter?
better mood now, aren't you?
Well, I'm not happy about that license renewal crap. You just want my money year after year. I got to keep dishing out money just to drive a car. What's the point? What's the point?
You want to get around? You want to take Ubers everywhere? You want your girlfriend to drive you everywhere?
I just want to be able to. They got to make it pain free. Just take my money once off my credit card and renew my plates. I don't need to be running into an MTO office and standing there for 3 hours just to and then I find everything else. Oh, your insurance isn't up to date. Your this isn't up to date. Your that isn't up to date.
You always have to play dumb in there. You have to say, "Well, I didn't know that," and then they'll usually give you a break. But if you try and sneak one past them.
They do that for you because you're old, Pat Porter. They give you a break. They don't do it for me. They go after my wallet.
They
know I'm a working man. They know that I got a credit card and they just want to run it up the flagpole.
See, a girl just walked by there looking in the window.
I know.
She didn't wink at you. She winked at me. So enough comments about being old. I got the wink from the gorgeous girl walking down the sidewalk.
I've seen that she was on some sort of substance, so you can have that one. You have that one, Pat Porter. You own it.
Here's Alice in Chains, 4680Q.
It's alright. There comes a time. Got no patience to search for
Alice in Chains, J. Moore, the infamous J. Moore Show. How you doing?
Thank you. I feel good. I hear a little Alice in Chains that makes me feel real good. Pat
You like
Porter.
that, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I
you got
do.
some good stuff today. Got some other great songs coming up.
We got some great music.
Beastie Boys and Deep Purple
Yeah,
coming up.
we're going all over the place. But
Greta Van Fleet is going to be on the show.
yes, if we get to all those, Pat
we
Porter,
get to
because
them,
sometimes you don't talk. You keep talking and talking and talking and talking.
You're
and
the one
talking
that's
and
always
talking
doing
and
all the
talking.
talking.
Let me tell you what's going on right now at the
See?
Regency, Pat Porter. It's Blues, etc. They're always on when we're on the air, but they're on till 6 o'clock or so. And we're going to be going up there a little bit later on today too.
Yeah.
So you could come hang with us. Also, with Blues, etc., Fraser Melvin is this week's special guest, Pat Porter.
Okay.
You want to know a little bit about Fraser?
Tell me, yeah.
All right, Fraser Melvin is a multi-instrumental singer, arranger, composer, and band leader. He plays guitar, lap steel, mandolin, ukulele, bass, keys, and trombone, and sings. Fraser has been performing in Toronto and Southern Ontario since 2006 in his own group. The Fraser Melvin Band is as well as numerous other bands included Bad Luck and Misfortunes, Sean Pauli, the trombones, blah, 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 blah. Let me just tell you about some of the awards. I'm fast forwarding a bit, Pat Porter. Fraser has performed at the Toronto Jazz Festival, Montreal Jazz Festival, the Tremblay International Blues, and Kitchener Blues Festival, as well as opened up for Johnny Winter, Jim Cuddy, and Chilliwack.
All right, yeah.
So that's a big act happening right now at the Regency, Pat Porter.
Not only that, but you were
Yeah.
talking about the Tremblay Blues Festival.
Yes.
Spencer McKenzie was there.
Yes.
And he's going to be at the Regency Athletic Resort next week, the 13th. Same thing with Steve Grisbrook.
Steve Grisbrook,
yeah,
yes,
the Grizz.
of course.
So he'll be on stage. Some of the other great blues players that they're going to bring in the month of January, February, and March. We got Jesse Weber from the Weber Brothers. He's going to be up there February 24th.
Yeah.
Serena Prine, Nick Riot, and Steve Goldberger are going to be with Steve
yes,
Grisbrook.
I'm a big Serena Prine fan.
I know you
yes.
are. Yeah. 9th of March.
Yeah.
And who else have we got? We got Miles Evans Branagh coming up the 17th of February. So
Excellent.
A lot of good stars are going to be up there
Yes,
playing
and
the blues.
also we're not finished with the Regency yet because $500 and you can enter into the Snow Pitch Co-Ed Tournament that's happening February 17th and 18th. Round robin based on 12 teams. First prize $1,500, Pat Porter.
Wow.
Second prize $1,000. Third prize $500. LMT Connection will be there playing, and part of the proceeds to the Niagara Children's Center. So
All
that's
right.
the 17th and 18th of February. So contact Richie 289-696-9453.
Like, who's going to remember that phone number?
Well, you got to contact. You can rewind it.
Yeah.
You can rewind it, Pat Porter.
Yeah,
what do you want from me? I'm
Yeah,
trying to.
Nobody wants
You're
phone
the one that
numbers
gave
on
me
the
the
radio.
thing. What do you want?
You have to give them the website. You have to say, go to the Regency website. You can
Go to the
find out
Regency.
everything you need to
In
know.
fact, if you want to know anything more than that, infamousjmore.com will have it right there. I
That's right.
have the Regency right up there, Pat Porter.
What's
So
your
enough
phone
for
number?
you.
What's your phone number?
Enough for
People
you.
want to call you at 3 in the morning.
You don't have to call me. It's info.
All right. Let's move on to our next sponsor here. Hernder Estate Winery. Hernder.com.
Yes. I know what you like about Hernders.
The wine.
And that they deliver to you.
That's right,
at your
door to door.
Yeah.
Right to your door.
Yeah.
Canada Post, online, safe, and secure. You can buy it by going to hernder.com, and Canada Post will bring it to you probably not the same day, but maybe the next day or so. If you're looking for a wedding, anniversaries, birthdays, banquets, showers, a conference, retirements, charity events, proms, reunions,
Yeah.
Hernders does all that.
Okay.
They'll set you up from start to finish. So you'll walk in and say, we got a big event coming up. I don't know what to do. What am I supposed to do?
Oh,
they'll
Hernders-
lead you through it.
Hernders is the absolute professional outfit for all that stuff. Absolutely. And everybody knows it.
Hernder.com.
Yeah.
Crystal Ball Beach Cafe in Crystal Beach. That's a great place. They got something going on today, Jay Moore.
Yeah, yes, they do. You can get your photo in black and white, Pat Porter.
Yeah, that's right. They got a
Just like
photographer there today.
just like how the photos were when you were a little kid back 100
Black and
years
white.
ago. Yeah, black and white.
Yeah,
You
right,
got
yeah.
thousands of them.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Dean Weir is going to be there, photographer, with
Yeah.
a photo booth 5 till 7 o'clock this afternoon.
Yeah.
And find out more about this at crystalballcafe.com.
Yeah.
It's on Erie Road in Crystal Beach, and go in and say hi to Robin
Yes,
Bannerman.
and they got all the great food, all the great drinks. It's a great atmosphere. And Pat Porter, I want to tell you something that happened last night, and that will be happening every Friday at Crystal Ball Beach Cafe. Every Friday, come join us and watching and listening to local artists. This week, well, that's yesterday, they had, excuse me, Pat. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's,
I'm dying, but
yeah.
I want to tell you about the Latte Lounge live every Friday. That's 1:30 to 4 o'clock p.m. It's Birdie Road, Crystal Beach Cafe in Crystal Beach, Ontario.
All right, got it. Okay, take a breath.
I'm dying.
Jay Moore needs a cough drop.
I'm always dry in
Somebody
the
throw us a
studio.
cough drop. Jay Moore needs a cough drop right here. Yeah.
It's always so dry in here, Pap Porter. I gotta keep drinking.
CrystalBallCafe.com. Yeah, have a drink.
Give me some booze.
What do you got in there?
Yeah.
All right. Here's
You know, you had that rotting carcass Shane in here yesterday, and now I'm just dying.
Shane left the place in fresh
Shane
air.
and all his booze and his alcohol stench that he comes strolling into the studio
He
with.
was wearing Old Spice yesterday.
Extra large coffee like a maniac.
giant
What's wrong
coffee,
with him, you know? Jeez.
Sixpackrecruiting.com.
Yeah,
You know what that's all about?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, Dale Ann Melnick.
Yeah.
Helps out girls in high school that are going to university.
Yes.
That are exceptional in sports. Now, if you're a volleyball player in particular, basketball player, she'll find a university for you that'll give you a scholarship and take you in and let you play volleyball or basketball and get your education for nothing.
Yeah.
Or how's that sound? You can't beat that. She did that. If you look at the reviews, Jasmine had a nice review in there a couple of weeks ago. Jasmine has a spot at the University of Oklahoma, NCAA Division I volleyball. Now, she's going to be playing that. Thanks to Dale Ann Melnick. Now, you want Dale to help you out? Just give her a call. That's all you have to do. She'll talk to you, and maybe it'll work, maybe it won't work, but she'll set you straight. And if she can help you out, she will help you out.
Yeah, and it's great to have those organizations in Niagara. It just happened for 3 girls this week, Pat Porter, where they're going to the United States because on a rowing scholarship.
Okay, rowing. Oh,
Niagara
she helped
Falls
them out,
rowing.
eh?
Yeah. Yep, rowing Sabrina Codner, Ashley Fair, and Mackenzie Murray, all 17. They will be becoming Temple Owl Mammoth Hawks at Sacramento State Hornet, respectively. So I don't know that has anything to do with Six Pack, but it's just another organization that is sending these young Canadians out of school and getting
Dale
them
can do that. Dale and Melnick
yeah.
can do that. How would you like to live in Sacramento for 2 or 3 years?
That would be great. Yeah, I would really love to get out of here.
You're not a volleyball player, so you don't qualify.
I can play some ball. I know how to throw the ball
You
around.
have to be a female volleyball player. You're going to wear a disguise or what? You're going to stick your hairy legs out in shorts and they're not going to know who you are? They're going to say, it's Jay Moore. Get him out of here.
I could probably make a damn good-looking woman, I think. I could probably could pull it off. I don't know.
Yeah, with that deep voice. Yeah. The only thing that makes you more like a woman is the way you yak all the time. Yeah.
Oh, you can't say that.
Why not? Why can't I say that?
Because you're going to
I'm
lose
old
sponsors.
school.
Do you think that Six Pack is going to keep sponsoring you if you keep talking like this? Absolutely not. You're going to get us thrown off the air.
That's okay. We appreciate ladies and women.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, Pat Porter.
We need somebody to talk to us and set us straight as men.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good way to pull out of that one, Pat Porter.
There you go.
Yeah.
We thank our sponsors. We love our sponsors, our partners. We'll get your information out there for sure. If you want to be a sponsor or a partner of the infamous Jay Moore Show.
Oh, you're going to put it on me that I got to take
No. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give out your website.
All right.
And they can go right there and just say, hey, give me a call.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
That's all. And then you pass it on to me and I'll do the work.
InfamousJaymore.com is where you get all that stuff.
All right.
Email me at
Infamous
info@infamousjaymore.com, infamousjaymore@gmail.com. Do what you got to do.
Yeah.
And I will put you in direct contact if
With
you
me.
want that with Pat Porter.
That's right. Then we could talk normal,
A lot of people might not want
They
that.
don't want to talk to you. They want to talk to a normal person that'll help them out with their advertising.
Right. Yeah,
and their
well,
promotion.
you've been doing a great job for the past
doing a very fine job.
half a century, Pat Porter. You've been doing a great job. Still
you
kicking
go.
it on the airwaves.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it. Yeah. So
Yes.
What else do you want to say nice about me?
I would like to play some music and reach out to the great Mysterion and see if he's kicking around, and let's talk about what he's got coming up. It's Something Strange, Pat Porter.
He's always got something
It's an
strange going on.
oddities festival happening
A
in
what?
March. An oddities. You know what an oddity is?
Yeah,
That's you.
you
That's
are an
you
oddity.
Don't call me an oddity.
Okay.
It's not funny.
Here's it's funny. Here's Highway Star. Here's Deep Purple. 4680q.ca.
It works, Pat Porter. You don't like my Deep Purple?
I love it.
Doesn't sound like you do.
It doesn't sound like Frank Sinatra. That's all. That's all I'm telling you. Otherwise it's pretty good stuff. Deep
It
Purple.
doesn't always have to be Frank Sinatra. I mean, this is the same
I
music.
know that.
You played this at the old radio station for 10 years.
Yeah, I did. Classic rock.
So now you don't like it.
I like it.
That's great.
You just don't, you want me to say I don't like it so you can fight with me.
It just feels like you don't like it.
But I do. No, I like it. I like all the stuff you play except most of it.
All right. All right.
So we got a guest on the phone. Say hello to the great
Yes,
Mysterion.
somebody that I like, somebody that I love. In fact, it's the great Mysterion, the Mindreader. How are you, my man?
No, you're the great Jay Moore.
Thank you. Mysterion, I love you, and I love you when you call in on the program because you always got something cooking, you always got something up your sleeve, you always got a show to go to, you always got a mind to read, and I know you got some stuff happening tonight. That's what Pat Porter was saying.
Yeah.
But Pat's
go ahead. Right. And I got to tell you, tonight I have a show, and then we have something strange coming up, which is so messed up. It's one of the craziest, most psychotic shows you'll ever see. We had a guy at the last one sword swallow and then get slammed in a ring.
Yes.
And you know what that would... I mean, imagine having a sword down your throat and then being slammed in a ring. That's a death sentence.
All the way down your throat, and I did see the footage of that. He was actually body slammed with a sword right down his throat, and this is the real deal thing. That's exactly what I was talking about, the Something Strange Sideshow Festival, and the one that I'm reading here, it happens on the 21st of January at the Revival.
Absolutely.
On College Street.
The last one we did was so busy that I had to actually turn away people at the door. We were at capacity. And so what we've done for this one is we have an earlier show and then a later show. We're just going to repeat the show twice.
Oh, excellent.
So if one of the performers die in the first one, the tickets will be the percentage off of how many performers
That's fair.
in the first one. Yeah.
That's fair.
I think that's how it works.
Yeah, that is fair, but it is quite interesting when you have these sideshow festivals because they do sell out quite... I mean, people love to see these things. I mean, this is a real deal. What else you got at the sideshow that is... intriguing for the audience?
We have so many incredible acts. There are performers coming in from the States. We have a strong woman, so she can bend rebar with her mouth and imagine what else she could do. She can, maybe not with you, Pat, but yeah.
Definitely
unless
not
you give
Pat
you the
Porter.
blue pill, then it might be a beneficial attraction.
He said
we have Hot Todd Lincoln, who is it's almost like a contest, the battle of the genders, and we have him, who's also a strongman. He can do things like he takes frying pans and this type of thing, and he'll actually roll them with his bare hands into a little cylinder, or tear a deck of cards not only into quarters but into eighths.
Wow!
Like I can tear a phone book in half. There's a technique, but I can't even come close to tearing the deck of cards. And this guy can do it and get it smaller and smaller. It's incredible.
Oh, that is crazy. I would love to be able to do that. Mr. Where do you find these great acts? I mean, it's amazing.
Well, it's sort of how do they find me?
Right.
Yes. I'm out all the time performing in different cities, and I always make an effort to go out and find the weird and the esoteric and the bizarre. If I'm in New York, I go to Coney Island, and I'm going to be going down there in April for the Hootenanny, the big sideshow Hootenanny they do, and I'm one of the feature acts.
Excellent.
But I meet all these people in, the different spaces I go in LA, and of course, anywhere online. There's a lot of people that I make friends with and then see what they do and invite them up to Canada.
Yeah, I love it. And you're bringing them right into the city at the Revival down there on College Street, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's on College. And in the day, here's the other thing. In the day, we also have the debut, and I kid you not, of the Headless Woman.
Oh.
There's a woman with no head. Wow.
A living woman with no head.
So she wouldn't give any trouble?
Well, she doesn't talk much, Pat. She might be good for you, Pat. She won't even look at you.
Yes, she doesn't have to look at you.
Thanks.
Might be how it works.
How does that?
But this is an individual who you can ask to do things, and you can go up close and and you can examine this individual. She's going to be connected to all sorts of apparatuses that keeps her alive, but she responds to stimuli. You can tap her shoulder, her fingers move. She is a living human being without a full head, and this is a display that hasn't been seen in Toronto. I remember seeing a living headless woman at the CNE in the 70s.
Yeah.
I think she isn't living anymore, but
Yeah.
you know, I have found another, and we're going to be bringing her to Toronto.
Wow, that's crazy.
For the daytime show. The daytime show is an all-day market. So it's 40-plus vendors. They sell everything from human skulls and bones and haunted items, and you name it, they have it. And there's about 40 vendors over 3 floors. And it's all ages. That's the best part. The daytime show, you can corrupt your children by bringing them out to that.
Oh,
and,
that's amazing. All ages.
Yeah,
is
expose
there,
them to weird things.
is this a ticketed event, Mysterion? Can you just go in?
It's it's only $10 for the day and $25
beautiful.
for the night. I keep it reasonable. Contrary to popular opinion, I'm quite the nice guy.
You are a very nice guy, and for $10 for me to see a headless woman, take my money now. A guy getting swallowed a sword, all these things going on. You should have Pat Porter there. He's a bit of an oddity.
Well, I mean, Pat has his own headless woman in the basement of his home. I mean,
Yes.
he's not going to be impressed.
I got a friend named Ichabod Crane who has a horseman without a head.
a headless horseman.
You
That's
got him.
not too far away from where you guys are.
Yes.
That's right,
Sleepy
yeah.
Hollow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was down there not too long ago.
Oh, wow. Spooky, eh?
So, I would like to try something with one of you. How about you, Jay? I haven't been in your mind in a while. I was in your mind.
There's
a
that
few
much
weeks
in there.
Back, Pat.
Yes.
And, and I want to try something with you, Jay. I want you to think about right now. First of all, Pat, do you have your phone handy?
Yeah, I do.
Can you go on Instagram for me?
I might be able to do that. We'll try it out.
Just do it,
Instagram,
man.
okay?
Go on Instagram, Pat,
All right.
and open up my Instagram account. It's Mysterion Mindreader.
Hang
Right.
on a second here.
Great
Instagram.
platform.
Don't look at anything yet. Don't show Jay.
Okay.
I don't want Jay seeing.
Yeah, just a
And
second.
while you're
now.
doing that, Pat,
I'm doing it.
Jay, I want you to think of any sport. Any sport. Could be an obscure one. Could be I think you're gonna. Okay, usually you like to go out on the edge and pick something obscure like cricket or lacrosse, but I think you're actually thinking of hockey.
Wow. Wow.
It is hockey. Now think about a player. Think about a player that isn't currently in the NHL. Only because I'm not familiar with the current roster. I haven't watched hockey in a few years.
Yes, I have it in mind. Yes.
You got it in mind?
Yes, I do.
This is an older player. This is a player that I never saw play live. But I'm thinking their initials, is it beginning with a P? It's not Phil Esposito. Is it
Wow.
Paul Henderson?
It is Paul Henderson, Canadian icon.
Okay,
Yes.
well, I got to tell you something. Pat, can you look at my Instagram and tell me what the most recent post is that I put up a couple of hours ago?
Okay, I got the great Mysterio, the great Mysterion.
Oh, he doesn't even have it.
Mysterion Mindreader. Simple request.
He is such an
Mysterion.
idiot.
Hang
Okay,
on.
I just went on it itself, and it's a picture of you, the great Mysterion, with Paul Henderson, hockey icon. I can't believe this.
Mysterion.
And I just met him a few weeks back, and we had a wonderful chat, and I got in his mind, and super nice guy, and I was projecting that image into both of your
Yeah,
heads.
I got you.
And you
I got
picked
you.
it up there. Just like last time, I think you picked a footballer or
I picked Tom Brady.
Footballer, an
You got it
American
right.
football
Yeah.
player.
Yes, he
And
picked
I was
Tom
able
Brady.
to pull that out.
Paul Henderson, this is amazing, Mysterion. You are the greatest ever as a mind reader. You're the greatest at your shows, the oddity shows, the festivals. It's been great working with you over the years, and you're a true icon and mentor to me.
Wow. Yeah.
I got to tell you, my mother has said that I'm her favorite son, but yet I'm her only son.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
I got your picture, Mysterion underscore the Mind Reader.
Underscore the mind.
That's
reader.
right.
If you're so inclined to follow, it's at Mysterion underscore the mind reader. That's
I've
correct.
given you a little star there for that picture of Helena without her head.
Oh,
There she
you
is.
got that on there too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
She's
amazing.
She's on there as well with all the
No head.
information.
There's
on
no
how to
picture of
get
her head.
Something strange.
The head's missing. But
The head's
she's
missing.
sitting in a chair,
Yeah.
and she's got tubes coming out of her body.
Okay.
And I see the great Mysterion standing next to her. He's ready to do something funny here. So
Yeah.
Well, it kind of reminds me of when I was born. I had tubes coming out of me and all sorts of things like that. You know? But,
Well, that'd be great. So that she'll be
Yeah.
making a big appearance on the 21st at the revival.
not Oliver.
Yeah.
Not Oliver.
not Oliver.
Not Oliver. No, not
Alina.
Oliver.
Yeah.
Oliver's in a play somewhere else. I'll find it.
Yeah. There you go. Amazing again.
Thanks,
You got
guys.
us again. It's incredible.
So,
Well, I will be back in my favorite place. I like to call the future,
yes.
Yeah.
and I'm always happy to come on and get into your head.
Yeah, so do you want to give a quick plug for wherever you are tonight, since Pat Porter mentioned
Yeah, I'm
it?
at Joker's in Richmond Hill, Joker's Comedy Club. It's on East Beaver Creek. You could easily find it on jokers.ca.
Yes.
I'm going to be headlining a trio of magic. There's 2 other acts, Phil Pivnik, Chris Westfall, 2 amazing comedy magicians. And then I'm going to come out and do my my mind stuff and clear the room, because people are always freaked out after I perform. They always put me on at the end because
Yes.
they kind of look up at the stage and think it's the devil.
Absolutely.
You look like the devil.
A little bit.
Oh, yeah, a lot. You could be the devil's son.
He's the greatest entertainer that I know. He's the great Mysterion. You can catch him tonight at Joker's, and you can catch the Something Strange Oddities Market on the 21st of January down at the Revival on College. 783 to be precise, Pat Porter. 783 College Street in Toronto. That's going to be amazing. It's only $10 to see the Headless Woman and a man swallow a sword, plus over 40 vendors and everything else.
So many different acts.
So many different acts.
Yeah,
It's going.
don't miss this.
2 shows. So check out Mysterion on Instagram and get a picture of not only Paul Henderson, but the Headless Woman. It's all on your Instagram.
It's
What would you
there.
say was Pat Porter? Mysterion _ the Mindreader?
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Instagram. Yeah. It's right there. Looking
Thank
at
you, gentlemen.
All right. Thank you.
And I will see you soon.
We will see you in the future, Mysterion.
Happy New Year, guys.
In our dreams, yeah. Our nightmares. All right.
Happy New Year, great
Great
one.
Mysterion. Okay, we're fading out the Great Mysterion here, infamous Jay Moore. He's disappearing right now, so
Yeah.
we have to have
He's got work
somebody
to
bring
do.
him back again.
Great
so
guest,
we
great
can
guest.
do a show tonight.
One of my favorites, yes, of
yeah,
all
he's a
time.
good guest for sure.
What other radio show is promoting an Oddities Festival, Pat Porter?
A headless woman.
A Headless Woman.
Yeah, only
We
you.
do it here at 4680Q because we love the great Mysterion and a very talented human being.
He is. He really is. He got you and he got me last time he talked. And what do you say we play some music?
Let's get to it.
All right, the Beastie Boys. And No Sleep Tonight. No sleep till Brooklyn. Beastie Boys on the infamous Jay Moore Show with Pat Porter at 4680q.ca.
Yes, thank you,
and
Pat Porter.
.com. Infamous Jay Moore. Wow.
Yeah.
You came on the show today talking about getting a ticket, and you were in a bad mood, but seemingly now you're feeling a little bit better.
Well, I always feel good when I talk to the great Mysterion, but I'm still in a bad mood because I know some people. And I myself bought an ATV. I know some people that bought a snowmobile for the winter.
Oh, yeah, right.
And not one bit of snow. And I got promised this big snowstorm coming to Toronto this weekend.
No,
it's not in the forecast.
No,
it's
warm.
like the news striking the fear in you. The weatherman saying we're going to get a blizzard just so you watch their stupid news show.
That's it, yeah.
And we get lied to again. Meanwhile, my credit card is through the roof paying credit on, snowmobile stuff that I don't need and parts and garbage and just buying stuff.
You go to the hardware store, buy yourself a shovel for $10.
And this is why I hate Christmas. I hate snow. I hate the winter. I hate when it's cold. I hate, shoveling off my car. I hate shoveling out the driveway. It's just a lot of extra work to get about your daily day.
So what's your worst day of the week? Of all 7, what's your worst day?
Every single one of them, Pat Porter. I don't like any of them. Yeah.
You don't like anything?
No.
Well, what about a woman? A woman's worst day of the week. What do you think that might be?
I'm going to guess Wednesday, hump day.
You could be right.
Some people call it Friday, Junior, Thursday.
Well, a woman's worst day of the week is not Monday. That's what most people thought.
Oh.
That Monday, all right, you're back to work,
Would it be Sunday because they're prepping for the week?
No, it's not Sunday either.
No.
Sundays used to be the most relaxing day of the week, but now it's filled with chores and visits to extended family and food shopping and social events. Mondays are downright bliss for most women now. They're a perfect day to relax and turn the focus on themselves.
Yeah.
So you were guessing Wednesday as the worst day for the week.
Yeah.
I would never guess Wednesday. Wednesday's like a nothing day. It's in the middle of nothing.
It's hump day. So if you're a working woman out there, you get through your week halfway through, and then you got another 2 or 3 days to fill in. And it's just when the pressure is on, and
pretty close.
you're.
Yeah.
What? Would you tell me the answer already?
Well, as soon as you
So
take a
Thursday,
breath.
how many days are left?
Take a breath.
Okay.
All right. Wednesday. The women's worst day of the week. They fall further behind what they want to accomplish.
I was right.
Yeah.
I was right. Give it to me, Pat
right.
Porter. I was right. I was right again. Thank you.
73% of women find weekends about as stressful as the work week. So that's almost 3/4. They find stress on the weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think? Because everybody wants
Not
you
if
to
they
do
drink.
something.
Yeah. Well, they get stressed out and then they have a couple of drinks and then they're falling on the floor. So
What kind of women do you know?
ones like that. Yes, all of them.
Fall asleep and fall on the floor.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, boy.
I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say that.
My worst day of the week, I don't know. I don't have any. I love them all.
Well, this is a thing, Pat Porter. I hate when you bring out these little surveys that you read because, let's face it, every day is the same. It's just a different name on it. Like, every day is actually the same. There's not, like, Tuesday is different from Sunday. Sunday is different from Thursday.
Sunday's different.
You wake up every day. No, what do you mean it's different? It's just a name of a day.
I don't have to answer to anybody on Sunday. I don't have any meetings.
You
go
don't answer
anywhere.
anybody.
You
don't have to answer to anybody.
Come Monday, I'm back in business again.
Oh, well, that's
things are going,
okay. If you carved out your life like that, I just think that every day is the same no matter what. I mean, and it doesn't matter. Like, some days are worse. Like, what if you? I'd hate to bring this up, but I'm gonna go there. If you're gonna throw me off the air, that's fine. But what if you're working like when 9/11 happened? What if you were in the trade towers and then suddenly your life has changed in a day? It doesn't matter if it was Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, does it?
Well, I got a story about that.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Okay.
As a matter of fact.
All right.
The day of 9/11.
Yeah.
9/11 was about 23
September
years
11th.
ago now,
Yeah, I
a
don't
long
know.
time ago. September 11th, 2001, and the trade towers had been hit.
Yeah.
I was having breakfast with a couple of friends, watching it on television live.
Okay.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
So I went right back to the radio station because I was out looking for advertisers that day.
Oh, not a good day for that.
Not a good day. No. So I said, well, everybody's going to be glued to the TV, so I'm just going back to the radio station. So I walked in the newsroom. There were about 15 people gathered around the one TV they had going there.
Yeah.
So I walked in. I stood there for a little bit, and then I said, so what's new?
Oh, Pat. Oh, Pat.
It was a dumb thing to say, but I figured, it fit the moment.
Fit the moment.
And everybody looked up with their mouth hanging wide open at me.
Yeah.
I thought they're going to lynch me here if I don't get out of this room real fast.
Yeah, you should go back to selling advertising.
So,
yeah.
okay, see you guys. See you guys later. Off I went, yeah.
Oh, your humor, Pat Porter.
It wasn't a day to be funny.
No.
When I saw them all gathered around the TV like that, I figured, well, newsroom.
You're always looking for a joke, yeah.
Well,
you are. You're always looking for the comedic joke.
Accepted the reality of what had happened yet. It was like, this can't be for real. This is, this is
it was
crazy,
the real deal, Pat Porter, yeah.
But this was like 9 o'clock in the morning, about 15 minutes after it happened.
You just brought the whole show down.
Well,
you really did.
You bring it down. You bring your own show down.
I
all
can't
the time.
do tribute shows with you. I can't do anything with you, Pat Porter. You just made light of a world tragedy.
All right. Well, let's change the subject then. How about women brawling?
Women brawling? Now you want it? What is it? We're going to get thrown off the air.
You're a wrestler.
Yeah.
You're a wrestling manager. You've managed women that wrestle, right?
Sure have,
okay. Well, a couple of women brought their little ones to school in an Irish village. They got into a brawl in the school.
What happened?
School year. Well, I don't know what they were fighting about. Maybe the kids were doing something, and my kid's better than your kid. Or something. Who knows?
The mothers got into a brawl.
Yeah, they got into a brawl. Anyway, they started tearing their clothes off each other.
Oh,
just because they were fighting. So,
all right.
Ended up both of them ended up topless.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so the police came and hauled them both away, threw a couple of blankets over them, took them to jail.
Yeah.
I guess the kids went in and finished their school day, little kids, and nobody still knows what they were fighting about.
They don't know.
Never came out.
Oh, wow.
Never came out.
Oh, that's crazy.
They were mad enough to start yanking their clothes off of each other.
Well, that was a great story. You just wanted you really wanted to say that on the air. You really wanted to talk about two women fighting and getting their tops ripped off. You wanted to make light of the World Trade Center.
I wasn't making light. I was telling you a story.
You've been hanging out with Mysterion for too long. Your mind's getting crooked, dirty. No wonder he doesn't want to read your mind anymore.
Dirty mind. You got the dirty mind.
He doesn't want to read your mind because he doesn't want to say what's in there.
You better not.
Yeah.
That's staying in there.
That's staying in there.
What's in my mind stays in my mind.
I'll say. You said a couple bad ones today, but I don't know.
Yeah. So you're going to kick me off your show?
I think we play some music and get out of here, Pat Porter, before we get thrown out of here.
We're about done.
Yeah. That sounds good to
cooked.
Me. Yeah.
All right, yeah.
InfamousJaymore.com, that's where you get all the information. Pat Porter Show here on Fridays at 3 o'clock at 468Q. Infamous Jay Moore with Pat Porter, Saturdays at 3 o'clock. And are we going to end on some music, Pat Porter?
Yeah, we are. As soon as you're done talking.
Yeah, let's do it.
Say goodbye to everybody.
See you next week, everybody. Goodbye.
Yeah, we're going to the Regency right after this, so we'll see you up there live. We'll be live at the Regency Athletic Resort.
Selfies with Pat Porter and Infamous Jay Moore.
Yeah. Okay. Here's Greta Van Fleet at Highway Tune. Catch you next weekend, Friday and Saturday, 4680Q.